Did you know that an oil filter is probably the most commonly replaced component in a vehicle? Many of you have changed oil and filters hundreds of times. However, we want to share our recommended installation procedures. Yes, you're right, it's big business. But first, remember the following tips to help ensure a safe oil filter change. Moving parts and high engine temperatures pose a significant hazard and may result in serious personal injury. To prevent injuries, make sure the engine is turned off and allow the engine to cool for 30 minutes. If the service needs to happen before the engine cools down, pay close attention to hot surfaces such as the exhaust system, the hot oil as it drains, and the hot filter. Wear appropriate protective equipment to protect from burns due to hot surfaces, the filter, and oil. Care should always be taken to avoid direct skin contact with used engine oil. Do not overfill the engine with oil. Serious damage may result. Always remember to follow your shop safety rules and procedures. Now, first you need to open the hood of the car and remove the oil cap and lay it to the side, face down, so it doesn't get dirt in the oil. Use this as a friendly reminder to add oil later. With some vehicles, you must remove the undercar shield or cover to access the oil drain plug or filter. Position an oil drain pan underneath the drain plug to catch the used engine oil. Remove the oil drain plug and drain the oil out of the engine into a pan. Check to make sure the plug is in good shape. No crushed rings or gaskets. If damaged, obviously replace it. If it's in good shape, simply place it in a clean and handy location to replace it later. Next, remove the used oil filter. A cap wrench may be needed to loosen the filter. Be sure to reposition the drain pan under the oil draining from the filter as it's being removed. Drain the used oil from the filter into the drain pan. Now reinstall the oil pan drain plug. Tighten the drain plug with the appropriate sized wrench to manufacturer's torque requirement. You'll want to next clean the filter mounting surface, making sure the old filter's gasket isn't still stuck to it. Then apply a little bit of clean oil to the new filter's gasket. That's right, clean oil. Never use grease to lubricate the gasket. With some engines, make sure to fill the filter with clean engine oil. Some diesel engine manufacturers recommend not filling the filter with oil, and some should not be filled since their mounting base plates are facing down. Check the owner's manual. Then screw the filter on carefully and hand tighten per instructions on the filter. With some filter locations, hand tightening is not possible. You may need to use a cap wrench to get the required number of turns. Do not use a strap wrench. Do not over-tighten. Once you've got the filter on and have reinstalled the undercar shield or cover, go back under the hood, add the new oil to the recommended level, and install the oil cap. Then check the dipstick and see if the reading matches the manufacturer's instructions. Put the dipstick back into place. Most newer vehicles have an oil life indicator. Reset the oil life indicator as recommended in the vehicle owner's manual. Now start the engine and make sure that the engine oil pressure light goes out or that the oil pressure reading comes up to normal on the pressure gauge. Then make sure there's no oil leaking underneath, around the new oil filter, or the drain plug. And last, but definitely not least, check local, state, and federal regulations for how to properly dispose of any used oil and filters. There, that's how it's done. No sweat. For the right filter for you and your car, go to wixfilters.com.